Hello Year 12. Today we are going to be doing reflections. Now reflections is basically just whenever you reflect a shape over a given mirror line. So this first question says reflect shape A in the y-axis. So here's our y-axis, so that means that this here line in red is our line of reflection. So what I want to do is I want to say, well, this bottom left hand corner is 1 square away from the line, so I'm going to put it 1 square away on the other side. This bottom right hand corner is 3 squares away from the line, so I'm going to put it 3 squares away on the other side. I'm going to do the same thing with the top two, join them up, and there's my reflected shape. Another example here, it says reflect shape B in the line y equals 1. Well, here's my y-axis, there's the number 1, so I'm going to draw a line across there, because that's the line y equals 1. I'm just going to do the same thing. This top right hand corner is 1 square away from the line, so I'm going to do 1 square above it. This bottom left hand corner is 3 squares below it, so I'm going to go 3 squares above the line. I'm going to do the same thing for the other two. And there is my rectangle reflected across this line of reflection. Question 3 here says reflect shape C in the x-axis. So here is my x-axis, and I'll do the same thing. So this bottom left hand corner is 1 square away, so I'll put that one there. This point in the middle is 1, 2, 3 squares away, so we'll do it 1, 2, 3 squares below it. And the last one is 2 squares, so let's do it 2 squares away. And that will be your line. Now obviously you'll be doing this with a ruler, I'm just doing it with my finger. So that is doing reflections. The next thing you can be asked to do is fully describe the transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. Now you can see this is worth 2 marks, so we need to say 2 things. So the first thing that we're going to say is the fact that it is a reflection. We can draw on our mirror line to help us. Well, I can see that this here is my mirror line, and that is the x-axis. So I will say a reflection in the x-axis. Okay, let's have another go at one of those. Describe fully the transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. Again, this is worth 2 marks. We need to say 2 things. So the first thing that we're going to say to get the first mark is that it's a reflection. And then I'm going to draw in my mirror line to help me answer it. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. It's not actually at 1, it's actually just down the middle of these two. Bit of an awkward one. So we can say that it's going through the x-axis at 0.5. So we can say its reflection at x equals 0.5 or a half. Okay. The next question is, this is a higher tier question. Okay. So these don't come up in M6, they only come up in N7. So reflect shape E in the line y equals x. Y equals x is a diagonal line that goes just like that. Okay? So this bottom left hand corner is 1 square away from the line, so I'm going to go across 1, hit the line, and then I'm going to go down 1, so it's going to end up like that. This bottom right hand corner is 1, 2, 3 squares away from the line, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 down. Okay, so I'm going to mark an X there. This top right hand corner is 1, 2, 3, 4 away from it, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Mark an X there. And the last one you can actually just tell that that's what it is. Okay, so that's the line y equals x. If you're asked to do one in the line y equals minus x, it's just a diagonal line going the other direction. Okay, you'll be doing this with a ruler. And you just do the same thing. Okay, so to get from here to where the line is, you go 1, 2 across, it'll be 1, 2 up. To get from this point, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From here, I'll go 1, 2, so it'll be 2 up. And then from this last point, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be me there. So there's my shape. And you could also be asked to describe one of these, okay? So again, it's still only worth 2 marks, even though it's a slightly more difficult one. It's still a reflection. I'm going to draw on my line of reflection, so that's it there. And because that's going like up the way, it's got a positive gradient. It's y equals x. Okay, I'm going to upload a task for you. If you can have a wee go at that and upload your answers, please. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.